And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we ended up beating the Miami Dolphins 34-24 to improve to 6-5 on the year. In this episode, we're going to be playing the Denver Broncos, which winner of this game will be leading the division. It's crazy to say that at potentially 7-5, our division is just, as you can see, everyone is just kind of around 500. I mean, you got the Broncos at 7-4. They're really just, that game away from being with us and the Chargers. The Chiefs aren't too far behind at 6-6. We're just a very mediocre division. No one really stands out. Kind of the same as the AFC East. I mean, look at them. 6-5, 6-6, 5-6, 5-6. They're all within a game of each other. Look at the AFC South. They're just slightly worse than us at 7-4, 6-5, 5-7, 5-7. The only really division that stands out is the 8-3 Browns and the 7-4 Ravens. Everyone else not really there. Anyway, we have two things to talk about, so we'll go ahead and start those.
Film rooms.
Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? I noticed they try and game plan away from what I think is a very suspect linebacking group. We can attack that. Yes, sir, linebackers aren't very good. We have our receivers work the seam or sit in the middle of the field. We can pick them apart. When we run, it's only going to take one guy getting into the second level for us to break off chunk plays. We just have to play confident. Okay. Do you agree? Oh, I mean, you're the offensive coordinator. You're the one who does the game plan. So, that's your job. So I'm gonna trust you. Plus, I mean, you're not the defensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator we love around here, all right? He's been like top 5 both years now. Okay, so yes, targeting their linebacker group. Okay, Brock Bowers thinks he has it. Runner pass, I can punch him all day. Just keep me in the game and watch me work. I mean, you are a top tight end in the league. So, I mean, yeah, sure. Brock Bowers, I mean, we can work with that. Have you in the middle of the field as well. We've already talked about this multiple times. Matt Royster. Get up to speed quick. I don't know why we get this so many times. This should have been a one-time thing. But nonetheless, it keeps happening. Go ahead and check out injuries. We're going to be without Cameron Richardson, Tyree Wilson, and Jared Frazier, who just, I mean, I don't know what's going on. He just can't get off of IR for some reason, which is why I don't want to put anyone else on IR ever again, unless it's literally season ending. So we're going to be without our fourth corner and one of our premier edge rushers, which does hurt. But ultimately, I think with Max Crosby back, we should be better. Quinn Miners, who is a top tier right guard, that's huge. He's going to be without Drew Sanders, an up and coming linebacker, and then Cortland Sutton, the top receiver for them as well. So big chance for us to take advantage. Big chance for them to take advantage. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to check the lineup, make sure it's all good to go. Something I am actually going to do is I'm going to give Monte Lynn the 5th receiver spot just on the off chance, because we don't even see Dante Fortin play very often, but I think it would be nice to see. So Q Blue Kelly, the special teams demon, is going to probably be getting some plays with Isaiah Polomeo, the first string strong safety at that 5 spot if we do happen to need him. And then special teams, all good. And then Gadget and throw down is Turpin. He's actually played really nice lately. With that being said, he is still a top tier candidate for just not being on this team next year, whether that be released or traded. Whatever we can find. I'm sure there is a team who will be willing to trade a 7th rounder for him, so I'm not too worried about finding him a home. Because maybe a team 13 yards for Trey Tucker on a first down. Maybe a team wants to move him back to receiver where he originally was. 8 yards for Genty. And we fail to pick up the first down. Zach Allen gets the sack. Why, with Ashton Genty as our running back, we're passing it on 3rd down and 1? I don't know, but whatever. 5 yards for Dobbins. Going to bring up 3rd and short, which Bo Nix picks up himself on the ground. Followed by a 13-yard completion to Kendrick Bourne. And a penalty on Bobby Brown. I'm going to assume that's probably something like roughing the passer then, because a D tackle should not be in coverage. They're moving down the field, though. 4 yards for Nix to get the first down. Bobby Brown with the sack. 2nd and 14. Back him up. Incomplete pass. 3rd down. 26 yards to Pat Bryant for a first down. Are you serious? And we're going to hop in slow-mo with 1st and goal at the 8. Play action completion, and they're going to be into the end zone. That's going to be Jake Maddox, the rookie tight end. And the Broncos strike early. They lead 7-0. And our first play, we're going to lose yardage. Followed by 3 yards, picking it back up. 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass, so we're going to go 3 and out. 72-yard punt, that's a touchback. 6 yards for Dobbins through the air. Followed by 15 yards to Pat Bryant. I don't even, like, why are we getting destroyed by Pat Bryant? This dude's probably only playing because Cortland Sutton's not out there. But, hey, this is his breakout game. 6 yards for Nix. That's going to be short, but 4th and inches. They're going to punt it. Interesting. And we throw an incomplete pass. Followed by 6 yards to Genty. Followed by an incomplete pass. So we are yet again going to go 3 and out. And not a good punt. Only 48 yards. 8 yards for Dobbins. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 2. 7 yards for Dobbins. That's a first down. 10 yards to Evan Ingram. That's another first down. 9 yards to Evan Ingram. 2nd and short. 11 yards to J.K. Dobbins. They're in the red zone. Only 2 yards there for Dobbins. 2nd and 8 now from the 15. Nix throws complete. Short of the first down. 3rd and 1 at the 9. 3rd and 1. They're going to go outside toss to Dobbins. Does he get the edge? No, he does not. Able to break a tackle off of, I want to say it was Mitchell Schwartz, but stalled just enough for the cavalry to come. Mitchell Schwartz, yeah, able to meet him there. He gets off of it. But here comes 59 Nakobe Dean. I mean, he is as close as you can be to that marker. We're going to commit. If they call a trick play, they can have it. But we are committing. And the field goal is good. It's going to be 10-0. Monte Linton, undrafted rookie. Only returned up to the 22-yard line. And it's intercepted by Jahdae Barron. Are we serious? 10 yards to J.K. Dobbins. First and goal now from the 10. Dobbins picks up the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
2nd and goal. Nothing there. Nakobe Dean on the stop.
Taken down by loss of 2. Brings up second and goal. At the Raiders' 12-yard line.
Wide open. That's Marvin Mims. Third and goal from the 7-0.
Complete to Marvin Mims. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Knicks throwing end zone, and he goes up and mosses us. Marvin Mims over Eric Stokes.
Touchdown, Broncos. Matt Gay on for the point after. His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 17, Raiders nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Good return by Lynn up to the 40-yard line, nearly.
At their own 30.
With under 4 minutes to go, we're just going to watch the rest of this half out. But we're down 17 points, have yet to score. They get ball to start second half as well. Trey Tucker unable to hold on to that one there. 2nd and 10. So, I mean, I think if we fail to score,
Leads to second and 10.
I think this is already over. There's Brock Bowers. Only manages 4 yards, though. Good tackle by Sertan.
Number 89, Brock Bowers.
3rd and 6 now.
4 brings up third and 6.
And Gino's going to throw the deep ball. 1-on-1. Incomplete. Tried to hit the Mario Douglas. Jade Barrett on coverage. And we're going to punt again. We have yet to make it past midfield, by the way. And it's a bad snap. Somehow we were able to get good blocking and get it away. It's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Second and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
Knicks. Ooh, nearly intercepted.
Nix's pass incomplete.
3rd and 9 now from the 21.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards.
It's going to be a screen to Dobbins. Not even able to make it past the first man. Let's go.
To J.K. Dobbins. 3 plays and out. It's
Number 28. I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are, but you just made one heck of a tackle.
Jeremy
Oh, I failed to back out in time, but they're going to punt the ball. Will they take it to the 2-minute warning? They will not. They could have. And it's going to be a return up to the 41-yard line.
Cavante Turpin. On the
Terrell Edmonds
return. The Raiders
making the
take
play
over
there.
1st and 10.
I'm going to call one play. Take it to the 2-minute warning. All right, first down to the 43, our first time across midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
I'll say it. I think it's touchdown or bust this drive.
And a Las Vegas 1st down.
I mean, we have to go 44 yards in 2 minutes with all 3 timeouts. Like, this is not a clock issue if we fail. It's us issue. What a play by Jack Beck, able to get out of that tackle. 2nd and inches at the 34. They go Genty. First down to the 33.
It's a gain of a yard.
And Genty again makes a man miss down to the 14-yard line. And there's an injury timeout. That's Dylan Parham. Oh, in the middle to Bowers up to the 9-yard line. Timeout Broncos, their first, 2nd and 5. They're trying to get the ball back. They probably will.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos 9-yard.
I highly doubt we take this clock all the way down to probably inside 20 seconds. And incomplete. Took a while. I'm guessing that ball got jarred out and it was just floating around on people. But the Broncos bring pressure on 3rd down. Gino, deer in headlights. freezes at the 20, and now we have to kick a field goal unless we want to go for a 4th and 16. And the field goal is up and good. So we are on the board, 17-3. Still trailed by 2 touchdowns. Broncos get the ball back with 49 seconds and a timeout and get ball to start second half.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's Evan Ingram for 5 yards up to the 32. Nix, throws, complete, good runner at the catch. Dobbins up to the 45, 1st down. Ball keeps running, timeout. Their final one with 32 seconds left. They ideally need probably 15 yards. With no timeouts, you got to wonder if they can just get that. And they're not going to get quite there up to the 44. They still need another 4 yards, but do you wonder, do they just fight this and attempt the field goal? They're going to throw it. This needs to be incomplete or out of bounds. And it's going to be out of bounds at the 22. 4 seconds to go, and you can hear the Raiders fans are not happy so far. And with 1 second, we're going to go ahead and try and return it. If not, I mean, maybe we'll get a Hail Mary chance if they kick it for the back of the end zone. Which is what they're going to do.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
It's fine by me. I love throwing up a little Hail Mary. We got the strategy for it, assuming, you know, it works in our favor. And it's intercepted by Pat Surtain. Off the deflection. So we're going to be down 20-3, 17 points, 3 scores at half, where the Broncos, like I said, they do get the ball to start second half. So they have a chance to go up 27-3, 24 points. That would be 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions we need. Saints and Buccaneers, little NFC South battle. 2 teams who are probably done for the year, just waiting for, you know, the season to end. And what an effort, though. 28-26, the Saints win that one. Giants and Cowboys both 6-5. And it's going to be the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, pump fakes. Plenty of time. Look at the blocking. Able to make a man miss. Going to take it himself. And he's going. He gets through. And he's going to go to distance 24-16. What a play by Dak Prescott. That could potentially be play of the year. Finally, Dolphins 5-6 at Bills, who are 6-5. We already know the result of this one, but it's going to be James Cook breaking tackles. Going to get the edge and get in for the touchdown. 17-7. Bills now 7-5. Dolphins 5-7 with their playoff hopes dangling by a thread. Looking at the rest of the games now. Chargers have not played, and I did not see the Chiefs there, so. But key first half moments, the interception, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't really count that a key moment. But 20-3 so far. Dobbins doing amazing. Geno Smith 5 for 14 and 2 interceptions. Ooh, it was on fast mode. I almost forgot about that. Starting out the half, a 10-yard pickup by Evan Ingram, followed by 3 yards for Dobbins, and then another 5 for Ingram. 3rd and short, 12 yards to Kendrick Bourne. That's a 1st down. Jonah Lewu with the sack, followed by an incomplete pass by Nick. 3rd down. 27 yards to Kendrick Bourne. I mean, we're not doing terrible. We're forcing these third downs and longs. It's just for some reason. It's just why? Why are we allowing 27 yards on 3rd and 15?
Max Crosby on the tackle. Brought down back at the 21-yard line. Nix's pass complete to Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
And down he goes. Jonah Lewu.
It's 4th down. Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 23, Raiders 3. Matt Gay set to kick off. Cavante Turpin on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, 1st down from the 22. We're still in slow-mo. I didn't even realize. We'll go ahead and watch this play. Maybe something happens. I mean, that's a good start. Ashton Genty up to the 34. "31 yards to Jack Beck." I didn't even back out in time. Thankfully, nothing happened. Third and 16, bro. Oh.
By Nick Bonito. A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Gino, pressure, just gonna throw a jump ball. He has Jack Beck and can't come down with it.
Intended for Jack Beck.
And we're gonna kick the field goal. I mean, we're down 20 points. This is gonna be 17. Still a 3-score game. We should honestly. I mean, I get it. It's 4th and 16 from the 17. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot. We scored 2 field goals this game. Wow, the Broncos have put up 23. I mean, this is the biggest sign that we are not a competitive team. 11 yards to Evan Ingram. We finally play a team who has a defense, and it just shows. I mean, a complete pass, 2nd and 10. 7 yards for Dobbins. 3rd and 3. Penalty on us, so you get an automatic 1st down. 5 yards to Evan Ingram. 2nd and 5 from the 30. 16 yards. Pat Bryant. Something we're actually going to do is, with the 4th quarter looming and it being 3 scores, we're actually going to put in backup quarterback Bradley Feldman. Sack! Jonah Lewu, 2nd and 19. And they get a 23-yard touchdown. See, I mean, we just can't protect the deep ball. But let's see how Bradley Feldman does. And he gets sacked for 7 yards on his first play. 2nd and 17. Check down to Genty for no gain. 3rd and 17, and it's intercepted by Pat Surtain. 1st and goal at the 4. And they score another touchdown. We are down 37-6. 1st down from the 23. Monte Lynn gets injured on the play. Fantastic. 5 yards to Trey Tucker. 16 yards to Jack Beck. 7 yards to Brock Bowers. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 3 now. Incomplete pass. 4th and 3. We might as well go for it. And we get sacked for doing so. 6 yards for Dobbins. 3 yards for Dobbins. 5 yards to Ingram. 1st down. 7 yards for Dobbins. 2nd and 3. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd down now. Back Crosby with the sack. and we now trail 40-6. 10 yards to Jack Beck, just short of a first down. 12 yards to Jack Beck. Excuse me, Betch. Apparently I've been pronouncing it wrong. I'd like to apologize. It's Besh. Like Beth. 3rd and 10, we just keep throwing incomplete passes. 5 yards to Turpin. Not enough for a first down, though. And with that being said, I'm honestly I'm waving the white flag for this game. 40-6, we end up losing. Player stats. Bo Nix, 34 for 41, 335 yards, 82% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Meanwhile, we threw a combined 14 for 33. That's less than 50%. 150 yards, not even 130, 140 yards. No touchdowns and 3 interceptions between our 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, Feldman is not the answer. Rushing, we don't care about them. But Dobbins, I mean, he did well. Granted, he had a lackluster second half because we knew they were running the ball. Genty, 7.5-yard carry. But he only ran it 8 times because we were trailing the whole time. Receiving, Jack Beck actually did well, but that was garbage time. Everyone else, no one eclipsed 20 yards. Blocking, 2 sacks for Miller, 1 for Grant, Rogers, and Jackson Powers-Johnson. Total tackles, Nakobe Dean, 13, 11 for Jeremy Chin, 10 for Eric Stokes and Matt Royster. Bunch of guys attacked for 2.5 sacks for Jonah Lewu. He had a great game. Half a sack for Nakobe Dean, Max Crosby, Jonathan Culp. Kicking was perfect. Punting, 57-yard average. Needless to say, it did not go to plan. The little meeting. All right, let's go ahead and advance to week 14. I don't even want to watch the weekly recap. I'm just so defeated at this loss. This was just something that did not go to plan. Offense, defense, special teams, we allowed 40 points. We scored 6. But in the next episode, we're playing the Rams, who are 4-8. I've always said this, and I'll continue to say this. If you win 10 games, you should make the playoffs. We are at 6-6. If we wanted to make the playoffs at 10 wins, we would have to go 3-1 in the next 4 games. Now, looking at the playoffs, the current 7 seed is 6-6 Steelers. After that, you have the 8 seed Titans, 9 seed Chiefs, 10 seed. Who's the 10 seed? Patriots, 11 seed Raiders. And then you had the Bengals at the 12 seed at 6-7. 6-7, I'm sorry. Then you got the Texans at 13 at 5-7. 14 Jets 5-7. 15 Dolphins at 5-7. Colts 16 at 5-8. I mean, Colts are struggling. But I mean, in my opinion, all 15 teams have a really good shot to playoffs. Looking at the teams who are kind of pulling ahead, there's no one really standing out. The best record right now is 8-4, and that's a freeway tie between the Broncos, Browns, and Ravens. So I mean, they're only 2 games out of losing it as well. So with 4 games to go, anything's on the table. This just looks like it's a really lackluster year for the AFC. Looks like everyone's really even this year compared to last year, where it was pretty obvious who were the good teams, who were the bad teams. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, I did, even though it wasn't fun to watch. We are playing Monday Night Prime Time as our next game against the Rams with we quite simply put, I think if we lose that game, we're looking forward to next season. But I mean, looking at our schedule, we got the Ravens, who are 8-4. So that is going to be a tough one. We have the Chiefs, who are 6-6, who we absolutely have to beat. we're going to go ahead and check the other two games. Buccaneers doesn't matter. Well, I don't know how good they are. They're in the other conference. And then the Jets, who are 5-7, right there for playoff spot. So I think realistically, we got to go 3-1, like I said. And I think if we're going to lose one game, or excuse me, there's 5 games. So I think we should probably go 4-1 with our loss. Hopefully, coming to if we do lose, I'd prefer it to be the Buccaneers. Well, unless they suck. The Buccaneers are 4-8. Okay, with the Ravens, that's the team who, I mean, I'm okay losing to because of how good they are. But other teams, I mean, they're right around our record. They're on, or worse than us. We have to beat those games, win them. All right, come on, Raiders. We got a very doable stretch down the end of the year. 4-1. That's all it takes to get in. Let's see if we can do it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.